Addiction and Recovery Podcast. Understanding the terms that shape recovery.
Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're diving into a complex and often misunderstood topic, the concept of drinking alcohol and when it may be considered out of control. This discussion is intended for educational and reference purposes only and is not medical, psychological, or professional advice. Many people have experienced moments when social situations feel easier with a drink in hand. However, it's important to recognize that drinking can sometimes lead to negative consequences, whether that's impacting relationships, work, or personal health. The notion of being out of control with alcohol refers to situations where consumption leads to these kinds of repercussions or when an individual struggles to limit their intake. It's crucial to understand what out of control really means. One common misunderstanding is that it only applies to those who drink heavily or daily. In reality, a person's drinking can be out of control even if they drink only occasionally, depending on the impact of those episodes. Another misconception is that if someone can stop drinking for a time, their drinking isn't out of control. The ability to abstain doesn't necessarily negate potential issues during periods of consumption. Moreover, it's often believed that drinking out of control is always visible to others. Yet, many individuals experience significant internal struggles before these issues become apparent to friends or family. In practical terms, drinking out of control can involve continuing to drink despite facing negative consequences, such as job loss, relationship problems, or even legal issues. Individuals might find themselves repeatedly attempting to cut back or stop drinking, only to find little success. They may spend considerable time obtaining alcohol, consuming it, or recovering from its effects. Importantly, it's essential to recognize what this does not mean. Not every instance of heavy drinking indicates a condition of being out of control. Isolated incidents do not automatically signify a pattern. Additionally, diagnosing an alcohol use disorder, or AUD, requires clinical assessment by a qualified professional. Lastly, experiencing difficulties with drinking does not imply a moral failing or lack of willpower. This concept is about behavior patterns and their impacts, not character. Understanding when drinking may be out of control is vital for recovery communities and broader public health conversations. It fosters compassion and support rather than judgment. For those exploring careers in substance use disorder counseling or behavioral health, grasping these nuances can help prepare for the complexities of supporting individuals on their recovery journeys. Topics like these are often explored in addiction counseling education. Programs such as those offered at InterCoast colleges include discussions about behavioral health and recovery support. If you'd like to learn more about education pathways in this field, you can visit intercoast.edu.
If you or someone you care about is struggling with mental health or substance use, help is available. You can contact the SAMHSA National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, free and confidential, in both English and Spanish. You can also call or text 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline anytime. And if you're looking for treatment or support services near you, simply text your 5-digit zip code to 435748. That's HELP for you to receive local resources. Reaching out is often the first step toward recovery, and support is available whenever you're ready.